Hello viewers, welcome to Big Man Business YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Tanzania as an investment destination. Before we delve into the main discussion, let's highlight some important details about investing in Tanzania. Tanzania is endowed with a variety of natural resources including a 1,424-kilometer coastline, enormous arable land, world-class tourist attractions, minerals, oil and gas which offers tremendous investment opportunities. Available arable land and conducive weather provide opportunities in agro-production and agro-processing, livestock farming as well as processing of livestock products including meat, milk, and leather. Tanzania is rich in minerals as well as precious gemstones offering mining opportunities. Minerals found in Tanzania include gold, iron, silver, copper, platinum, nickel limestone, soda ash, gypsum, salt, phosphate, and tin. Gemstones that can be found in Tanzania include sapphires, rubies, emeralds, spinel, tanzanite, alexandrite, tourmaline, zircon, aquamarines, savorite, spessartite, rhodolite, and demantoid garnets. Tanzania has emerged as one of the most important gemstone-producing countries in the region. The discovery of huge offshore gas reserves will help Tanzania to achieve economic diversification and enhance macroeconomic stability. Other sectors with investment potential include manufacturing, tourism, real estate, telecommunication, broadcasting, energy, finance, etc. If you're new to the Big Man Business YouTube channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to receive updates on new business expert videos. For more international business news and updates, please visit www.bigmanbusiness.com. Tanzania is among the top 10 investment destinations in Africa, thanks to reforms and a conducive investment environment set by the government. The Rand Merchant Bank ranked the country 10th in investment attractiveness, in the Where to Invest in Africa 2021 report released recently. The East African nation has been on a rapid path of development over the past few years, a feat which has also seen one of Africa's fastest-growing economies claim the third spot within the EEC. This progress can be attributed to consistent public investment from the government in key secondary and tertiary sectors, ranging from the energy sector to advancements in the telecommunications and finance sectors, according to the findings. The government chief spokesperson Gerson Msigwa recently revealed that the number of new investment projects registered in Tanzania between March and August in 2021 had risen to 133, with a worth of about $2.98 billion. Why invest in Tanzania? Tanzania enjoys an abundance of natural wealth, which offers tremendous investment opportunities for investors. These include an excellent geographical location. 6 landlocked countries depends on Tanzania ports as their cheapest entry and exit ports, arable land, world-renowned tourist attractions like Serengeti, Kilimanjaro, Ngorongoro, and the Spice Islands of Zanzibar, natural resources, a sizable domestic and sub-regional market, a wide local raw materials supply base, abundant and inexpensive skills, assurance of personal safety, warm friendly people and a suitable market policy orientation. The following are among the major reasons why you should invest in Tanzania. High degree of investment security because of unparalleled political stability that is strife-free without ethnic division, a democratic rule that respects diversity of opinion and a strong tradition of constitutionality and rule of law. Business-friendly macroeconomic stability with low inflation rate of 4.2%, stable exchange rate supported by unrestricted and unconditional transferability of profits, loan repayments, emoluments, royalties, fees, and charges. Simplified bureaucracy, streamlined through the acclaimed services of the Tanzania Investment Center, which is a one-stop facilitation agency of government serving registered investors and businesses. Successful economic liberalization measures commended by both the World Bank and the IMF, with business-supportive legislation continually being improved through genuine dialogue between government and the private sector. A well-balanced package of incentives to investors with additional negotiated benefits to strategic investors. Rapidly emerging as the most effective entry point and gateway for trade into Eastern, Southern, and Central Africa, favorable geographical location of Tanzania. Lucrative investment opportunities in infrastructure, privatization, and value-adding facilities. Investment guarantees and settlement of disputes. Investments in Tanzania are guaranteed against political risks, nationalization, and expropriation. Any foreign business operating in Tanzania may obtain credit from domestic financial institutions up to the limits established by the Bank of Tanzania. Major banks like Standard Chartered, ABSA, Barclays, Citibank, Stanbic, Exim, etc. have invested in Tanzania. Existing investors are ready to expand their businesses in Tanzania as depicted in the recent survey conducted by TIC, BOT, and NBS. Tanzania has been rated as the #1 investment destination with the highest sales growth by the UNIDO's report of Foreign Investor Perception Survey, November 2003. Investments opportunities in Tanzania. Tanzania under the new enacted Investment Code Tanzania Investment Act 1997 and the Zanzibar Investment and Protection Act 11/2004 has been able to identify and categorize investment opportunities into load and priority sectors as follows. Load sector. Mining, infrastructure which includes road construction, bridges, airports, generation of electricity, telecommunications, water services, backup, services to mining and the like in export processing zone. Priority sector. Agriculture including livestock, air aviation, commercial buildings, commercial development, and microfinance banks, export processing, geographical special development areas, human resources development, manufacturing, natural resources, including fishing, rehabilitation and expansion, radio and television broadcasting, tourism, and tour operation. Top 5 investment opportunities in Tanzania. Telecom and ICT. The potential in telecom and information and communications technology remains enormously high and untapped. Even the government of Tanzania has poured a large amount of capital and energy into the national fiber optic cable network, which also follows its connection to submarines. This sector will also benefit from government and non-government investment, where even more importance will be given towards mobile banking because it has not reached its full potential yet. Aviation. This is one of the most highly profitable business enterprises one can get into because even the government of Tanzania is ready to issue a license to the investors who are willing to invest in it because the aviation industry is still the growing one. Agricultural business. In the past years, as the GDP has increased, the calorie intake during this time has increased accordingly, which shows the fact of growing demand for vegetables and meat. Tanzania is blessed with diverse climate conditions and fertile land and water to support its agriculture. Distributions of all these products should also improve the demand of supermarket chains. Travel and tourism. Beautiful destination attracts tourists and makes it a plus point for the country to increase the GDP. It also increases employment, and is considered the fastest growing sector in Tanzania and is still open for investors. Logistics and warehousing. Manufacturing industries will grow, which will create the necessity of logistics and warehousing for many sectors. Now, the government of Tanzania is also making efforts to bring a change with the help of financial institutions and currently is working on the Tanzania to Kenya road project because roads and railways are the keys towards smooth functioning and improving distribution and life in Tanzania. Tanzania is a country located in eastern Africa bordering the Indian Ocean. It shares borders with Kenya and Uganda to the north, Rwanda, DRC, and Burundi to the west, Malawi, Zambia, and Mozambique to the south, and the Comoro Islands to the east. It gained independence from the United Kingdom and became the United Republic of Tanzania on October 29, 1964, following the amalgamation of Tanganyika and Zanzibar. It is a presidential republic with the president sitting as the head of state and government. Its administrative capital is Dar es Salaam and legislative capital is Dodoma. It has an administrative structure divided into 31 regions. It runs a unicameral legislative system, and its legal system is based on English common law. Swahili and English are the official languages, as English is regarded as the language of commerce. Christianity is a major religion and a sizable number of those who practice Islam. It has an area size of 0.947 million square kilometers. The country's geography is strategically located. Tanzania's shoreline with the Indian Ocean gives it trade links to Asia. The country sits in between the ocean and 6 landlocked countries, namely Uganda, DRC, Rwanda, Burundi, Zambia, and Malawi, that rely on Tanzania for the passage of goods. It has 3 deepwater ports, namely Dar es Salaam, Tanga, and Mtwara, that are servicing the neighboring countries. Furthermore, its membership to the SAC Free Trade Area and Common Market, with developed rail and road networks, makes Tanzania a natural transportation gateway for East and Central Africa. Tanzania has an estimated population of 62.09 million, comprising mostly of younger population less than 25 years, which makes up about 63.1% of the population. Those in the age bracket of 25 to 64 years makes up about 33.8% of the population, and above 65 years age group makes up of about 3.1% of the population. The average population density is estimated at 67 inhabitants kilometers. In terms of human development indicators, it has a life expectancy of 71.7 years for women and 68.1 years for men. It achieved universal primary education with a 98.8% primary enrollment rate in 2019 and an overall literacy level of 77.9% as of 2015. Tanzania has vast mineral resources such as gold, copper, diamond, iron, natural gas, uranium, tin, gemstone, nickel, coal, phosphate, etc., and the economy depends on agriculture, accounting for about 25% of GDP and employs 65% of the country's active population. Tanzania has one of the widest crop varieties in Africa. Tourism is another important component of the country's economic sector, contributing about 10% of GDP in 2018, as Tanzania has one of the richest and most diverse wildlife in Africa. Huge offshore gas reserves, which were discovered in 2010, could turn the country into one of the main LNG producers in sub-Saharan Africa. It managed to achieve a modest 5-year compound annual GDP growth of 6.6%. Its currency is the Tanzanian shilling. Main exports include coffee, cashew nut, gold, cotton, etc. Major imports include machinery and transport equipment, consumer goods, industrial raw material, crude oil, etc. The future of Tanzania has an unwavering opportunity for individuals to invest and for new enterprises to spring up. The industries are ever booming and new opportunities are available because this is one of the African countries that can guarantee good returns, because you will be buying into the bigger picture of opportunities where you can successfully set up a business in Tanzania. Foreign investors generally receive treatment equivalent to domestic investors, but limits still persist in a number of sectors. Tanzania conforms to best practices in several cases. There are no geographical restrictions on private establishments with foreign participation or ownership, no limitations on a number of foreign entities that can operate in a given sector, and no sectors in which approval is required for foreign investment, greenfield FDI, but not for domestic investment. The United Republic of Tanzania, according to government officials, welcomes foreign direct investment as it pursues its industrialization and development agenda. However, in practice, government policies and actions do not effectively keep and attract investment. The 2019 World Investment Report indicates that FDI flows to Tanzania increased from $938 million in 2017 to $1.1 billion in 2018, although they have not recovered to pre-2015 levels. Investors and potential investors note the biggest investment challenges include difficulty in hiring foreign workers, reduced profits due to unfriendly and opaque tax policies, increased local content requirements, regulatory or policy instability, lack of trust between the government of Tanzania and the private sector, and mandatory initial public offerings in key industries. However, Tanzania discourages foreign investment in several sectors through limitations on foreign equity ownership or other activities, including aerospace, agribusiness, fishing, construction and heavy equipment, travel and tourism, energy and environmental industries, information and communication, and publishing, media, and entertainment. Thanks for watching this video. We are open to suggestions. Kindly drop your comments in the comment box and don't forget to subscribe to the Big Man Business YouTube channel.